Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more East Proud Nordics. The last episode, we completed some of these side quests we had available to us outside of the Rogue Sea. We then also went back over here to Åland Island to complete some of the arena fights as well as the brand new racing challenges we needed to do. And so in this episode, the only place left to explore is the Rogue Sea. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss the upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, while we're heading to our destination, I did try to grind the coral between episodes. There is a pretty decent coral grinding spot. If you see here, if I go back up to the enemy, this enemy, right... Did I scroll this far down? No. The Gamillion. This drops the crystallucent coral. What you can do is you can go back to the seabed temple, and you can go to the aquatic stage, teleport to here, and then you can go to back one, head over this way, and right here are two Gamillions that you can fight with a really high luck stat, which I don't know what a high luck stat is, but Karja having 471 seems pretty high to me. I can't get much higher than that. I guess if I gave the Jester Cloak over to Adol, maybe it would get a little bit higher. But if you do that, then you have a higher chance of getting those rare items. I did that for about 10 minutes and couldn't get a single crystal, the coral. So we only have 2 of them. Now, the reason I wanted to do that is because that plus the Varja Bones are going to be used in a side quest in this episode. And I wanted to make sure we could knock it out. So we either will have to just get lucky when we're going through and grabbing these... You know, the gold pillars there, or while we're doing these island fights and just hoping, or like that, and just hoping some of the enemies actually drop it for me. So we'll go ahead and head over here. I want to do this gold first, but honestly, it's been a while since we've done one of these purple ones. Let's see if it's worth doing. This is one of the ones where we'll be able to board. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. It kind of sucks because I don't actually want to, well, that sucks. I shut off to the side. I don't actually want to go through any of my special ammo here because you saw that there is a island right there that we're going to capture. That's our first thing we're doing this episode. Because it's not this one, but one of our capture points here is actually going to give us another one of those items that are going to be used in the ultimate weapons. So go ahead and bombard you again. And now we can aboard. Yeah, it's been a while since we've actually aborted. It's been since the tutorial, since we've actually done this. So we'll see if we get any coral from it. Honestly, this just, even if it isn't technically the most efficient, it's definitely more engaging to do it this way. Just because, like, you get to fight enemies, and I think it's just a little bit more fun than just going and spamming, fighting the same 2 enemies over and over again while you're being bombarded with, like, a million other enemies. Do want to get rid of these, though. Let's go ahead and grab and launch and grab and launch. Ooh, it missed, but that's okay. We'll just wait till we're between waves again. Ooh, got a lag spike there when we were fighting these guys. I guess that was too many enemies for the game to have a good time with. There we go. Okay, now... blow that cannon up. All right, you, come here. Let's actually switch over to Karja. I did want to work on her skill here. Why? Oh, it's because I'm confused. I was so... I was Huh? She got hit with the... Yep. She got hit with the effect there. I actually have to use... a revive potion here. She got hit with curse, and that's why she went down so fast. I was so confused because she is like, even Adol hadn't gone down yet. This also is tough because she hits so many times, but she doesn't have, she can get knocked out of her attack. This is brutal. Maybe we just use, maybe we finally use our Elding fragments to get Karja's skill done with whenever we're to that point. All this just to see if I get a single translucent coral. I know I got some from fighting the ships. You get like that big chunk of resources once you actually finish boarding the ship, so... Let's see. All waves cleared. Does it give me a chest or does it automatically go? It does give me a chest.
I'll be taking that treasure now.
And just some red sea. That's it.
3 cheers for victory!
All that work for that? Okay. I mean, we still got some. So let's go ahead and do this gold one real quick. Just to get a little bit of an easier way back here in the future. Even though most of the time we use these gold ones, we actually don't even use the ley lines. Actually, I might later. It's tough to tell if you're using it, like, significantly later, since you do just come back to places sometimes. Here goes another one. Let me break this rock. Get out of here. And if I can just pull over, there we go.
A new wind current. Want to try it out?
Okay, now
We bumped into something.
let's head over to this island, but let's listen to the crew conversation first. No, slow down. I want to do it yet. I'm gonna have to. I think we're good. This is a 4-star difficulty, 3 sea, 5 land. Let's do it.
We can't afford to lose.
Ready or not?
All right. There's only 2 more of these. This one and I believe 1 more. And then we've done every recapture island. So I should, as long as it's on this side of the Rogue Sea, we should like guarantee be able to finish it this episode. So our special projectiles, fire our EX armament, ram. Guy, I love whenever we get 2 that are just fire standard projectiles. So easy to get done. Bilge sucking wretches. I've heard that one before.
Repairs complete.
Does that blow that up? Yes, it does. Okay, that's all of our ships defeated. Special projectile 6 times. Unfortunately, we got the one where we have to attack multiple ships at the same time. It's just so hard for me to do, unfortunately, with my current lineup of weapons. Like, they'd have to be really close. We'd essentially need them to spawn together and then have that, like, slowdown effect kick in and then be able to kill. Otherwise, it's almost impossible. Ooh, I almost went for the barrier there. Okay. There's that one defeated. Block. Perfect. He decided to fire at me right when I'm going straight at him. And there's the thing defeated. We're also very close to getting our thing mastered already. And there we go. Go ahead and just try to sink another one real... Ooh, this is close. No. I was hoping we'd be able to do the multiple at the same time. Doesn't matter. We did hit level 10 there, which is good. But just a little unfortunate. And because we have infinite ammo, let's just go ahead and unleash on this guy. Perfect. We're on to wave 2. Roll up to the side, defeat that one very quickly. Ooh, gotta be careful with my ammo now. Good news is that when it gives me a bunch of these small guys that have like no HP but are fast, doesn't like concern me at all. Because I can just go through all my ammo here and just absolutely destroy them. Go ahead and ram that. Well, I was gonna try to ram it. Ooh, I ran out of monosail right there. Infinite regular ammo is probably the most unfortunate you can get after you've completed all your challenges. Because, like, it just doesn't do a ton of damage. At least not our basic attack here. No. Do too much damage to it. I don't know if the ships stay if you blow them up, so... Well, we have unlimited ammo right now. How many ships do you think I can sink before we run out of this effect? I think all of them.
Excellently done.
Where are you? Nope, never mind. It ran out. The problem is I do so much damage that sometimes I overshoot and fire too many projectiles at a single ship that I definitely don't need to fire. All right, off to the final wave. Okay, just run straight for this guy. My EX armament immediately. Let's try to ram you, and then I have infinite EX armament. Well, it says infinite EX armament, but I'm pretty sure I have infinite EX armament all the time, don't I? Come here. Come here. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Now we're fine. A day's gonna come where I actually have to use a healing item during one of these fights, even though there's only like 2 more. I'm gonna feel bad about myself. And no, not enough. Wow, hold on. I actually need to break those shields. Okay, we are out of... what? Missed so many of my shots there. We are out of the basic ammo. But that's fine. The EX armament recharge is up. Sink that ship. Sink that ship. And then... ooh, just one of the little guys. Come here. I like how I don't even really... Stop, stop, stop. Oh, boy. I never even really have to do a ton of damage to this. I can kind of just ram it, and it usually will kill. Come on, I'm out of monosail. That's why I'm going about this pretty slow here. Okay, there we go. Final wave of ships. Please let me boost. Okay, there we go. Run into you, sink you. Let's just go get rid of the big one real quick. He's gonna keep shooting those cannonballs at me. Okay, there's another one. Where's that small guy? Use my sniper shots to get rid of him. And then final ship here. Goes down. All that's left is you. There we go. All waves cleared.
No barrier in our way now. Let's head ashore.
Let's rush
All
him,
right.
Shield Sister.
Land battle has started.
Fire be my witness.
This is a 5-area land battle, so we got to go a little bit quick here. I've never read those multipliers we get. I just know we have a bunch of effects that help us. So I always am just like, yeah, I don't need to worry about it. We're just gonna be super strong in here. I know we have 2 times revenge meter because that's the only one I ever see. Because it's at the bottom. I didn't really know what was happening there. I just started sprinting in circles because I saw somebody glow blue. Okay, there we go. Area cleared. I want to pick all this up just in case. I don't believe any of these enemies will drop me that coral. And in fact, I don't think I got a single piece of coral in that entire area. Hop over here. This is one of those ones where I can launch them off the edge. No, but I think they're weak enough where it doesn't matter. Use this ability immediately. Perfect. We get the break. Let's do a ton of damage to the crow while we can. Ow. Okay, I was gonna start running. Come here, mushrooms. There goes everybody except for you. And you. Oh, one more mushroom over here. Perfect. And then our final little grouping of enemies. Let's just go towards the center because they're going to build up this revenge meter. Hopefully. And then we can shatter their armor. And then just start using Adol's attack, hoping we get rid of the little Grieger in the process. Slams down. This is going to do big AoE damage. Probably gets rid of all the crows. Not quite, but that will. Is that all of them? Let's grab the loot just in case. Okay, perfect. Just got to pull the lever now. And that should be, well, I don't know. We've never had a 5 rooms before, so this might be a double puzzle room. It might be 2 and 5, or 2 and 4 rather, are the puzzle rooms. There we go. Because the puzzle rooms are the ones where you don't actually have to kill everything. You just have to get to the end. Thank you for charging that up for me. We have a 6.6. Oh! No, I see. There's another one. It doesn't give you double XP. It's an additional +2 revenge meter. That's what it is. Well, it actually might also be double revenge, but it gives you an additional +2. Yeah, that's really strong when I can just walk in and do this. Uh-huh. Yep. Smashed all the enemies. That's perfect. Get this out of here. I probably should have held off on that, but I just wanted to see how fun that was going to be. Oh, and it's just this guy. There we go. Fortunately, I do need to worry about those stupid flying enemies because... never mind. I don't need to worry about them. I was going to say they're super annoying to deal with. These guys also dropped me Vajra Bones, so I did not get lucky, unfortunately. We need a few... I have like 18 Vajra Bones, but I don't know what else is going to require them. So I just wanted to see if we could get a few more, but... that should easily be an S rank. Oh, yeah. That might be one of my highest scores I've ever gotten. We get a Chaos Bracelet, Sea God's Incense, Sin's Soul Plus, Dark Sea Stone, and 5,000 Crystal Shards. I think the Chaos Bracelet is the one that's going to do more damage to enemies that are inflicted by... curse? Maybe? Because the bracelets are the ones that do more damage. Well, let's first start with our Sea God's Incense. Increase our max SP up to, I believe it's 190. Yes, it is. And then, let's see, our new bracelet. Just ailment-afflicted enemies plus 30%. Yeah. I mean, you get that is honestly probably better than damage to Grieger, specifically because I'm constantly inflicting paralysis, which is really nice. We're going to throw a marker over there. Go ahead and hop aboard the Wind. Make our way over to that gold area. And this should be a merchant ship for us. So we've hit max stock. So hopefully this guy trades in stock, because I have too much of it. We get a new crew conversation. Oh yeah, I was going to view that. Let me go ahead and sink these ships first, then we'll view it. We're going to be landing at an island before we get into any more recaptures. So we can go ahead and just use our resources here. All right, and then as I sail over to the merchant ship... oh, no, never mind. Let me do this real quick. This is going to create a second one, and that's probably it. Yeah. Enemy ship spotted. Sink all those. Oh, this is a big one. Never mind. I don't even think I broke his shield before I killed him. And there we go. Now go ahead and listen to 3 crew conversations.
There's shipwreckage all over the place here. Do you think it's...
Yeah. Looks like what's left of that scrap between the Balta Sea Force and the Undying Fleet.
And there's a chance the Sandras could end up like this too, if things take a turn for the worse.
Survival of the fittest is the only law on the battlefield. But we can at least give them a proper send-off to Har.
Lady Iluna, founder of the Balta Sea Force. I would have loved to meet her.
Did you look anything like your mother, Karja? The way you do with Leela?
Don't ask me. Only impression I got is...
Oh, seems it's a merchant ship.
Don't ask me. Only impression I got is that we're worlds apart, personality-wise. Still, it was a real breath of fresh air watching her chew Grimson out. Can't say the same about her asking Adol to be her son-in-law, though.
Son-in-law?
How did that happen? Details, now! What are you two getting all up in arms about?
Rolo. Those humongous arcs he built ended up saving lives by, well, the boatload. At first, I'd written him off as just some mind-blowingly ruthless thug. No offense.
Think nothing of it. What you speak is the truth. However, once freed from the malice, there was no man more pure-hearted and compassionate. His kingly duties kept him exceedingly busy, yet he always made time for me and our daughter. And in sleep, his harsh countenance would soften into that of a child. My darling roly-poly. Perhaps I've said too much.
So, even spirits can get all lovey-dovey.
Yeah, perhaps you did say too much. Well, here's our merchant ship. Trader Asa. And we can now barter for the extra Cannon 2 recipe, which we will, of course, pick up. And then basic craft stock if we wanted it, but we hit max crafts, max of the craft stock, so no reason to buy that. And our merchant ship was added as a travel point, and our next destination is going to be right over here, this green marker. Unfortunately, I mean, I guess this is a little bit quicker than we were at. I was gonna say we might just have to go the whole way there, but this is just a little bit faster. Honestly, if I just would have went, though, probably would have got a few more of the coral we're missing. Let's grab this gold on our way. That's actually our destination, oddly enough. Like, I think you can make it there from the Rogue Sea here, which is interesting because I think there's, like, an actual path you have to follow. We have that map that, like, seems very specific in the direction you have to take in order to get to Viewpoint Island. But crash into you, blow you up. I think I got at least one translucent coral. Man, if I get at least one from every sea battle, that'll be a win. I need so many to finish leveling up my ship. Like, if I was playing any other version of this game besides the Switch 2 version, I would really grind for this translucent coral because I like to get as many achievements done as I can. Ooh, got a good amount there. I like to get as many achievements done as I can my first go through the games, and to show just you guys everything. But because I'm on the Switch 2 version, I'm not, like, super itching to make sure I get every single ship upgrade done. Especially if they're, like, I'll show where they all are, but I don't necessarily need them all. In a Nightmare run, or what? Is the hardest difficulty on this game Nightmare? I think it is. Then it's like, yeah, for sure, probably want every ship upgrade if I did decide to do a Nightmare run of this game. But at least for, like, the base version, I definitely don't need to. Sink that ship, and then go ahead and just bombard you because we are about to go dock on land before we head to our next recapture point. So go ahead and we'll just head directly north. We're going to go target that gold, and then I think just to the left of it, like right over before we reach that dome, will be our next ship. So let's go, or our next island. Let's see, paging Karja Balta.
Captain Karja Balta. Would Captain Karja Balta please come to the sick bay immediately?
Yeesh, what's the deal, Mirabelle? I'm busy here.
None of that now, Missy. You promised you would get regular checkups, remember? Look, you're growing flushed again already. Rolo and the Berserker state are clearly taking their toll on your body. Avoid overexerting and get plenty of rest. I'll be back shortly with a warm drink for you.
Right. Thanks. I don't stand a chance against her.
May as well grab it.
And grab that while we're here. And start our gold little thing here. Get another wind line for us to travel across. All right, come here, you. Honestly, one thing I wish my cannon, I have like fire rate. At first, I didn't think it was that important. But now with how many shields we have to break, I just want my fire rate to be like maxed. We need to go over there, which means I think we have to... We don't want to get too close to that because I don't want to start the fight. I think our best bet's going to be to go in between these rocks here and then just push through to get to here. I mean, the quickest way was definitely to take that wind line like all the way over here, but that's fine. Here we go. Another new island. This one is going to be Crescent Moon's Isle. Let's go ahead and drop anchor and go ashore, as Karja said. And I don't need to say it multiple times. This is just going to be a very quick island. All these islands are very quick. There sure are a lot of Grieger wandering around, huh? Maybe the leftovers from their battle with the Balta Sea Force have holed up here. Come to think of it, Leela said something about an island that caught her attention, didn't she? If we leave them alone, they might put together another fort, and a whole slew of trouble along with it. Let's mop them all up while we have the chance, Adol. She didn't call me Shield Brother. She called me by my first name. We'll go ahead and purify this stone. This does have a side quest associated with it. It's like a boss fight at the end, similar to all the other boss fight side quests we've had. And this should give us a new fish. We should, at this point, have access to every fish in the game. I just might have to go and try to scout out some of them. As I've mentioned, the fish locations have changed in the Proud version of this game. Based off everything I've found, I haven't actually found a list of the Proud fish locations. But because there's some that spawn exclusively on Oland Island, I think they've, like, reshuffled where all the fish spawn. This is a Mergleys for us. And then no more fish here. So, let's go ahead and head on in. We want to break as many of these as we see. This is technically the area where you can get the coral just from random boxes. As long as we're checking all the boxes, there's a chance we just get some to spawn. That is one of the ways we got so much of the Black Sea Sand, or Black Silver Sand, once we needed it, was just by breaking open every box and barrel we found, and getting extremely lucky with that and the ship battles we were going through. Pretty much exactly what we're doing now. I don't want to grind. I think this game has been very kind about not making you need to grind. And I don't want to change that yet now that we're almost finished with the game. Get out of here, you. Up this way. This is just a big circle. We're just going to head over here so that way we can grab this crystal. Yep, see, we got one of the coral just from that box we broke open there. So definitely worth grabbing if we see them. And then this, I'm just going to run past you. I would normally fight him, but I don't want to deal with the mud. So if he follows me, we'll fight him up here. But I think he's going to give up before he gets out of the island or the mud. I actually don't even know if he can hop up here. Well, no, he's trying. He is trying to make it up to me. Over here, we can go ahead. Oh, there was a barrel down there, wasn't there? I have to check. No. And so we can cross over here. I actually thought this chest was up top, or I would have came over here first. There's a break elixir for us. Go ahead and use that on Adol.
Found something. Looks valuable.
And then swing back across. And ow. Hop up here. He tried to follow me. Maybe he can do it this time. He's gonna run past you again, though. Should have fought me the first time I was here. And over here we have a hidden treasure. And there is a rune stone here. This is one of the last two rune stones. Outside of Oland Island is one of the last two rune stones. Because I think there's going to be one more at the end of the Pride content. I completely missed this hidden treasure right here.
Found something.
There's a Punishment Soul Plus. But yeah, this is one of the last ones we have. There's this one and then the other one, which it might actually be on the final island. Not sure. Open this chest for a Supreme Fish Meat. That is all the collectibles here on the island. I think these runestones should count as collectibles. Otherwise, it's very easy to miss out on them. But here we go. It's also easier to keep track of where they're at if they count as collectibles. He of the Bloody Seas scribes this herein. Oh, is this from I can't believe I just forgot his name. Doesn't matter. This price I feel not as penance suffices, Rollo, for my sins as grains of sand number. Despite that, I cannot decrease just yet. Contest with divine evil carries on. Power harbored within each human soul. In that realm does the truth rest in hiding. It exists as in eximious beauty, a sea rumored rife with repose eternal. 'Tis said to straddle this shore and the next, yet ere I reach it, no respite shall I take. Mind's eye given momentary glimpse, in waking I must find my faults to right. Success only surer when stripped of all, this mission is solely mine to achieve. So yeah, that's basically saying he had to give up everything to try to atone, I think. Which just goes more into the fact that it probably is the old man on the island. It's the only reason to ever introduce the man. It wouldn't really make sense to introduce a god. It does make sense to introduce Rollo at the very beginning of the game. Where's my monster? I don't know. Do I have to fight every Grieger on this island? That is the only thing I can think of. And because I didn't kill this guy, the quest didn't complete. Because I've done everything else. There's no other Grieger standing on this island. I'm glad I only left this guy standing. I'm just gonna hit him from afar. Never mind. That's gonna take too long. Ow, let's just get into the mud. I hate fighting in the mud, but it's gonna save me a little bit of time in the long run. Okay, yep, that's what it was. Dang it. I knew there was a boss at the end of it, but I didn't think we had to fight every single island. Or every single monster on the island. Do you feel that? I think the enemy leaders finally come out of hiding. That works for us. Let's keep this momentum going and take them down. Alright, come on. Get me out of here. It actually slows me down to do that. It might be quicker to do these slashes. Actually, you know what? This could be really quick. Nope, never mind. They thought of that. It like launches you forward. So I thought that it would speed it up a little bit by launching me up in the air and forward. Nope. They thought of that, apparently. And over here are the boss monsters I thought we could just run to the end of. Really glad I fought every monster up to this point. Otherwise, that would have been a really long run back. Get out of here, you. Get slammed down on. And there we go. That is Call the Grieger Crescent complete. Hugo delivers our reward of 25,000 crystal shards. And our contribution value goes up. And that's it for this island. Everything's been cleared here. So let's go ahead and head offshore. Because we have another one of the recapture missions that I think... I could be wrong. There could be one more. I think I saw a second dome over that direction when we were going through here. But we have this one we need to go ahead and take care of now. So let's grab all this. I'm not going to worry about that gold for now. I don't think we need to go over there for any reason. So let's just... Ooh, that... I don't know if this is a merchant ship or a boss fight. I'm just going to be brave.
Looks to be a merchant ship.
Oh, thank God. I didn't know if it was going to be one of the boss fight merchant ships or not. I usually wait until we get it marked on the map. But here we are, Hidden Treasure Chart F. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. And that should be our final treasure chart, I think, in the game, just overall, including the ones on Holland Island. So that starts the side quest for us. We'll go ahead and take care of that a little bit later. By a little bit later, I mean like right after we finish this. Because we have a couple different treasure maps that we can take care of. This is the... yeah, we definitely have one more because I know one of the rewards we're going to get from a different one. This is the Ancient Site, 3 sea, 5 land. It's going to give us a good amount of good items. Golden Formula as well as Golden Mead. Some basic reagents, a Spirit Charm. Pretty solid overall. Go ahead and do refitting. The only thing we want to be careful of is we don't want to use all of our coral. So we can do that.
Yep, that ought to do it.
And then this is where we have to be a little bit more careful. Let's do EX Armament Charge here.
Whew, all done. I hope I did a good job.
And then increase break. We gotta have at least 3 crystal-lucent coral. So that's what I'm keeping an eye out here. Let's go ahead and do defense.
Great work, everyone.
Gets us to 9. We can do teamwork and navigation exercise. Gets us to 7. And then we can do the Mana Seafaring, and that will max out our ship. All stats are maxed out. We still need... I could do that, but we're going to hold off. Because we're not going to use... Well, it's honestly, this sounds really cool. We're just going to hold off. We're going to hold off. Let's hold a luncheon. It's been a while. Let's do... Let me just see. I'm curious if I can get all of these Mana Sail Power Up. Mana Barrier. Mana Barrier. Level 3 here is nice. Ship damage up, but not crazy. Honestly, the best is still EX Armament. Ooh, no, this one's actually really good. Let's go ahead and get this up to level 2. Ship damage up. That'll be good enough for me. And there we go. Food has been consumed. We get our HP regen as well as damage dealt. That's really the only one we care about. let's hop into the ancient site. After this, we get to do a little bit of treasure hunting. We got a few of them to get done with. All right, here we go. Give me easy challenges here. Easy challenges, please. Be careful, be careful. 1, 2, 3. We have the attack 3 ships at once, which is actually kind of unfortunate. Ooh, 3 translucent coral from that one ship. Oh, you didn't have to. Yeah, we're for sure going to be able to max everything out after this. If it's giving me that kind of upgrade, holy. Okay, sink that one. And then another translucent coral. Please, feed me more. And come here, you. Ramming speed sinks it immediately. Ram this one. And EX armament. There we go. 2 challenges done. Attack enemy ships 6 times in a row. I mean, the easiest way to do that's just this. Just like use everything there. I don't think I really need to worry too much about it. Ooh, this one's gonna be tough. I need a block with mana barrier. Like, blocking isn't tough. But the fact that it's 2 of my challenges are ones I basically can't complete right now. That's where it's like, this might be a little bit more difficult. Come on, fire your cannons at me when I'm running straight at you, please. It's the only time I would ask for it is when I need a block with my mana barrier. Use my EX armament. I was blocking there, okay. That's fine. Ram you. Okay. Ram you immediately. EX armament. How? I don't know how these... It must lock onto, like, the spot you were at when it fired. Because otherwise, I just do not see... I forgot you have 2 EX armament charges now. I do not see how we don't block sometimes. There's another one. And then come here, you. Fire at me, please. Nope. Okay. Well, there we go. Just got to fire a standard projectile. Let's just fire twice out into the open. Fire twice out into the open again. Fire 4 times. And there's the first wave done. Standard projectile twice. Standard projectile 3 times. Standard projectile 4 times. Hey, look, if it's just going to keep giving me standard projectile, I mean, that's fine. There we go. Blocked with mana projectile or mana barrier. Ooh, be careful there. We're okay. There we go. Hit max. Amazing. I wanted to hit you. There we go. I was trying to hit them both with that fire attack we have. Wasn't working in my favor. Come here, you. Ramming speed. EX armament. Kind of want to see what the laser does. We're getting so much coral, I think I'm going to be able to find out what the laser does. As soon as we break the shield, honestly, I think the upgrades we just got are, like, really helping out with some of our damage. Because it really feels like we're doing more than we were doing in the last one. And the only thing that changed was a couple of upgrades, so... Yeah, we kill these in 3 shots now. Either that, I mean, it could be that this was just a technically lower level ship recapture. Since it was on the closer side of the sea that you could have came to a long time ago. At least had an easier time coming to a while back. So it could just be that these ships are lower level. Block all that. Give me a speed boost. Thank you. Okay. Next wave of ships. Is that gonna hit me? No. Of course not. And just some of the red ones. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're not dead. There we go. All right. Final wave. Start by just running straight at you and sink. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4 because it looks like I have to do a couple cannonball shots in order to actually get the kill. Okay, and then
Repairs complete.
That's 1 and 2. Oh, this is a 4-pillar fight. I actually haven't seen 4 of these mana pillars yet. Fortunately, that means there's going to be more ships as well for us to lose some time with, but... Ooh, that's bad. I didn't realize I was out of my standard projectile. That's fine. I say standard projectile. It's a special projectile, but it's the one I use all the time. I might need to substitute this by trying to take a little bit less damage this time around, since we are already at 5 minutes and we have only destroyed 1 barrier so far. And just run into the island we're trying to break into. I need quicker, for the first time, I actually need quicker mana sail recharge. This is taking a while for me to actually get over to the ships. There's another big ship taken care of. Run straight at you. Sink it. And he did the guilty conscious, which is the thing that slows them down. I honestly am not a big fan of that skill. Ooh, nope, there's still one more. I barely saw it on my map. And there we go. Sink you. And then let's just try to do some damage. Okay, there we go. Final ship. Run straight at him. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take 5. I broke the barrier on that, so I do need to be careful. We don't want to finish this until we've taken care of all the ships. Huge break damage. There we go. And there we go. Finish that ship off. And all we got left is you. Come here. And that is all waves completed. This is another one of those puzzle dungeons where we're going to have to use our mana sense to actually find the exit switches. But typically that also means there's going to be less enemies for us to deal with, meaning we should get a little bit of a quicker time here. Okay, let's do it. First switch is right here. I was hoping that counted as the first room. And then, don't want to go too quick so we don't get hit by that. Then there's a room of mushrooms, and I think they're all enemies. Nice level up. Oh, you're one of the... I got him, never mind. I was going to slow down time to make sure I got the kill on the gold one, because I do think if you miss it, it does not count as all enemies killed. Meaning you'd lose a little bit of points there. I think we got it. I don't think any more ran away, which is nice. Nope. Nope. Not going to kill them all, but this will. Maybe. Hold on. Come on. There we go. That's his shield broken. And there we go. Now, where is that switch? Right here. We need mana sense to not run out because we do not want to get slowed down by accidentally slamming the ground with our fire attack. I also don't know if what I do is quick. Like quicker than just running whenever I hop on and off the board, because you do slow it down a little bit. I like to think it's a little bit quicker though. This is going to do a little bit of damage to me. Probably would have been better off to get a counterattack like this, since when you get the animation it does damage to everything nearby. It's all the enemies. Oh, there's... trying to hide from me, huh? I didn't even get the break on you. There we go. Ooh, we do want to break all of these for sure. And it's my favorite enemies to use my slam attack on. Actually, these aren't shielded, so it doesn't really matter. I just like it because it goes through these boxes. Does this go through boxes too? Yes, it does. Ah, these were the armored ones. I should have used my ice slam. Keep slicing back there. Okay, there's so many of these guys. Holy. And you actually don't do a ton if you don't have revenge built up at all, so... Okay, I think that's all of them. Where's that switch? Right over here. Okay, just want to do a quick scan. Yep, that's all the Grieger. Then the final room. Oh, just some harpies? Okay. Nope, cool. Nobody wanted to get close to me there. And let's just start doing this till we get the kill. One of these harpies is going to be a problem, I can already tell. One of them's just like not going to come down. Nope, never mind. AoE attacks are strong. That is all areas cleared. That might be one of my fastest land areas cleared. Meaning I should very easily get the S rank here. Oh yeah. Total score was insane there. Perfect. We get a golden mead, golden formula, which will let us make golden mead. Schneeblochen, which is a healing item. Spirit Charm, and basic reagents 500. Not really anything too crazy from there besides the mead, because it's a bottle for us. But we'll get some new things marked on Hugel's map. I actually think it only marks the merchant that we just got. Yeah, it only marked... Well, it actually marked this. So we will go here. This is our destination. Over near here, at least. Because where we want to go... is now that we've got that opened, we can go to usable, we can go to our C chart F, and we will see that it's marking right here. Let's go ahead and head over there. And before that, actually, do you want to head into the common room? And we can prepare. Nope, didn't we need to report results yet? Prepare the Sandris, and we should have, 20 crystallucent coral. Let's grab this.
All done.
The Sandris laser. And then it's just upgrades, so Innocent Ray, since we use it. Innocent Ray again.
Yep, that ought to do it.
We're close. Let's use Wrecking Ball. We can do Wrecking Ball one more time. And all we have left is the Gravity Bomb. Hopefully we get enough in our final little one there. Let's go ahead and return to the helm. And we're just going to hop over here. And we can actually go to that. Yep, that's the last domed recapture point. I knew there was one more. I knew I saw one out in the distance. But we're just going to kind of try to head inside there. We actually do want to go to that island as well, that blue island. So let's just follow this around. And I should have been on the wind line, so I could have been hitting these things. Need just a little bit more of the translucent coral.
This may be of value.
Let's push through. And then step into this. We're actually really low on basic craft stock now. We were just at max, and you might have seen, we're only at 4,000 now. So that happens when you do a bunch of upgrades really quick. But definitely worth it, though. There's a new wind beginning to blow. We'll go ahead and follow this north. We'll grab that gold wind or that gold pillar as well before making our way up north here. We got a crew conversation. We'll listen to it as we head north after we pick this up. Come here, you. There's one ship. We can just use all this because we will be landing on this island over here in a second. There we go. All right. Did I get any more coral? I don't know. But we're going to head through here. Not even going to worry about fighting that. And use our shield. Should be right around here. Perfect. Break. Nope. Get a little bit closer and break. And this will give us 50,000 gold. There's the quest completed. Now, while I go ahead and head out, let's go ahead and listen to this crew conversation.
If memory serves, there was an island with an interesting name here in the Rogue Sea.
That would be Giant's Hand Island. I always found the moniker curious myself. Perhaps.
What is it, Easer?
Oh, I was merely thinking that this area was once part of the Duchy of Norgard. So it could have been named after the race of giants that appear in Norman legends.
We've seen a lot of runestones, too. Guess the Normans have more roots here than I figured.
To think that the arcs he built would lead us to where we are at this very moment. Just the thought of it alone is enough to fill my heart with gratitude.
We will be going to that island they mentioned. Let's go ahead and remove our point. And boost over to this island. This is Soleil Island. Let's go ahead and disembark. And we've actually been here before. This is the place we came when we were waiting for, well, it's where we had to run away from the Balta Sea Force. And if we head over to this guy, we have a merchant who's set up here now. Go ahead and talk to the shut-in traveler. We found you again. I guess it's the same person every time. I think you're a kind person. Yeah, just let me shop. And we can barter for a Hellblazed Home. We do not have enough food for a Hellblazed Home. Got the Leela Noggin. It's actually surprising. We don't have enough money either. Well, what do I want to sell here? Soul Timber sells for a good amount. Let's go ahead and just sell 20 Soul Timber. Works for me. And then buy for gold the Hellblazed Tome. There we go. And if we use our Hellblazed Tome, that puts us at a maximum of 5 times multiplier, which is the max that we can get. Now, past this, there is still quite a bit. Like I said, there's a good amount of stuff we can still do here, such as going to get our final Pickards. We can go ahead and grab, I think we can already actually get the final weapons, the ultimate weapons. We have a couple more islands to find here in the Rogue Sea. However, we're going to take a little break from that. We'll go ahead and finish that up next episode because we have these 3 treasure charts we want to do. So let's go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and go to the sea chart. Now we're back to me just trying to figure out where these are since these are the Oland Island ones and I cannot find a list for these anywhere online to help me. So I'm looking for, I thought it was that for a second, but I'm just looking for anywhere in here. It's not this one either. Yep, that looks familiar. Go ahead and drop a pin right there. And head over to the offshore of the hidden island.
Let's go.
The good news is if it's ever like a big continent, you can kind of figure it out really easy. But if it's these smaller just islands that are clumped together, you really have to search for what you're looking for. I thought whenever we first saw this, it seemed odd. There was just a random bay over here with nothing in it.
Remember seeing this terrain on a map.
But we can now grab it. These aren't going to be good loots, by the way. It came from a pretty early challenge. Yeah, just some sparkling white sand. Still good, but not like insane anymore. The next one we can do is going to be Ancient Trove Chart 4. I believe we have all of them up to... Okay, we have all of them up till 5. Go ahead and do this one. This is going to be over here because there's a ton of reefs we can't get through. I believe it's right here. Let's go ahead and travel to this merchant. There was a merchant we didn't visit earlier or couldn't grab something from earlier. Was it you? No. The merchants move around and they have the same stock wherever they move, but they add on more. So there's a good chance it was something we bought from a merchant later on. Can't quite remember where it was, but I knew I was like, I'll come back later. Okay. Yeah. Trying to find out where that area is, Adol. I know it's like... Right, it's in the wind. There we go. Vitality Elixir.
That just about does it.
And go ahead and we'll just use that real quick.
Stronger the better.
And then the final treasure map that we have right now, treasure map 5. That looks like it's going to be over here because the winds. But I'm not seeing... Oh, no, it's right here. It's just at the edge of the place we haven't explored yet, which is why it's tough to find. We can go to... Ooh, no, we can't. Oh, that's kind of annoying. we have to, like... The easiest way is probably going to be from offshore Grotto Island.
All right.
Because it's either go up and left, or we have to loop all the way back around from Deviger Coast. No, I don't want to disembark. I was trying to blow this rock up. We can just use these currents to get us to where we need to go a little bit quicker. Hey, look, we have a gold one here. I'm guessing that's going to push me through over to that direction. We'll go ahead and grab this. I highly doubt we'll be coming back this direction, but also, I don't think I was going to come back this direction before now either, so who knows? I'll just unleash all my EX armaments. Yep, and it gives me a way to push through this current if I ever do need to come back for whatever reason. And right over here, we have our last buried treasure, or sunken treasure. There we go, 3 Dark Sea Stones. Definitely not worth it. At least we don't need it right now.
Just about does it.
And with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we still have this dome to take care of down here in the bottom right corner. And essentially, we're going to be exploring this right side of the Rogue Sea. Yeah, you can see we explored this, but there's still a good amount of stuff to find. I think there's still 2 more islands. On top of that, I do believe we are finally going to be ready to actually get our ultimate weapons for Adol and Karja. And I'm going to see if I can find a fishing list to see if we can actually get the remainder of the fish. So I will do all of that in the next episode. I will see you guys then.